What's going on, everybody? It's been a while. Got some updates for our depth cart for all the people that are wondering what's going on right now with it, and we'll go over a couple things. All right, so the first thing we pretty much have is we are completely done, I'd say, with all the drivetrain. We're done with the brake setup. I ended up going with some Willwoods. I got a really good deal on these and I just couldn't pass them up, so I went with some Willwood. Where we did build the exhaust here. I don't want to hear anyone talk about my welds. So we built the exhaust here based off whatever leftover piping we had laying around from other builds. We just pretty much just put some stuff together that actually works, and so far I'm really liking the way it came out. I think it came out really nice. I did a test drive. I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to show you some video footage of that, test driving it around the parking lot. We still have to tune the car. I haven't got around to it just because I've been trying to catch up with all my customers' tunes. You know, obviously I put myself last on the list, and that's just the way it works. So we pretty much have this radiator set up. These are like 16 AN, or maybe, or they might even be bigger than that, but these are like 16 AN fittings that we have run through the undercarriage of the car, and it goes right to the radiator, so that way it's just going to give us the best cooling we can get, especially when we go to the track. I'll go ahead and start it up real fast so that way you can see it. So far, I'm loving how this thing is coming out. The weight, like I can't even guess the weight. Like honestly, if I had to take a guess, I think this thing weighs maybe like 1,200-1,300 pounds, around there, if I had to take a wild guess. We did cut, as you guys know, we cut most of the stuff up, so it's very light, and I think this motor is probably gonna make, if I had to take a wild guess, it has to make probably somewhere close to like a 250. So for all you guys that remember the build, it's pretty much K24 bottom end. We did the Nippon piston. Shout out to Jesse, he's a real good friend of mine. We did the Nippon 12 5-to-1 compression piston that he sells, and then we also did the K20 head. So it's a bone stock Z3 head. The cams are stock. It has the 50-degree wheel. It's on 1000 cc injectors, and obviously it's on E85 just like everything else we have here. So if this thing makes anything close to like a 250 or something like that, it might make more, who knows, I have no idea. I mean, most of the K24s that come through here, they put out about 240. So if it makes anything that, you know, anything over 200, for me personally, I'm not seeking like crazy horsepower on this thing. But I can tell you right now, based off of the drive we did, it's scary. Like, we drove it in the parking lot, and this thing is just, it lights the tires up in second gear pretty much. If you're cruising in second, it'll light the tires up as you're rowing. So, pretty fun. So, I think next week, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a video about the dyno itself. As far as the ECU that we're using, right now we're using the 02 through 04 ECU. That's pretty much like a EP3 computer, and it does have a Hondovert installed. For all the people out there that are wondering what type of board we're using the Hondovert, the K-Pro, and yeah, it's working out really good so far. I don't have any problems with it. She's about ready. She's almost ready to hit the rollers.